What's up, Pokemon fans? Blaiktrout here, and I'm here to bring you your Week 3 WPF VGC Division Battles Analysis. We'll be going up against the Berserk Flyers, also known as Rider, and I'm not going to lie, this team build was very tough. It took me a little while, but it's really hard. I don't really like dealing with this because his team is really good. On the account that it's pretty nicely stacked, he's got Mudsdale, he's got Electric type immunity, he's got some Grass type defense, he's got Celesteela, which basically can shut down any Grass type options I have. So bringing Ferrothorn was just useless there, because it also gets Fire type, Flying, Steel, and Grass coverage. So using anything can kind of just get shut down by it, especially with its bulk. Its bulk is insane. It has like 107 defense and special defense, so it's really hard to beat this thing in general. It has no speed, but it's chill. Mudsdale is just thick. It's a big haunts, if you know what I mean. It's really stupid because it has literally 125 attack, or 100 attack, 125 defense, and usually Assault Vest is very dangerous along with own tempo. I remember seeing this a couple weeks back where he made this strategy where he used Swagger, Prankster Swagger on it, and it just gained attack boost. And really, I'm not fit to deal with that. Also has Curious Medicine, Galarian Slow King. That thing's a problem too with Curious Medicine. Because of that, it basically shuts down any type of status infliction you've gotten or any type of setup we have. So weakness policy just gets shut down. I don't like that. Makes the game a lot tougher. So instead of me thinking, well, we should probably use like Colossal Gmax, the problem is that if it can't knock out Gmax Celesteela in one blow, it's sort of a meaningless venture. What makes this really tough, though, is that out the gates, I had to think, should I do Colossal? Because I feel like if I don't do Colossal, I'm not going to be able to knock anything out, as in the means of Celesteela. Celesteela loses to Fire and Electric, and he has that all base covered. It has Gastrodon, which can just shut down any Fire typing because of its typing. Also, Storm Drain's busted, so that means Agent Prio's going to have a hard time. So I guess I'll just talk about each Pokemon that I've used for it. When I built Inteleon, I was thinking of doing the simple Aqua Jet setup, but then realized Gastrodon was around. So I did Scope Slen Sniper, gave it Snipe Shot, which will give me almost a near guarantee critical hit with an increased boost. Ice Beam for coverage, Protect's nice, along with Aqua Jet for priority and whatnot. Blood Castle, this Palisand is going to get its first appearance because Water Compaction's nice with the setup with weakness policy, along with Shadow Ball, Earth Power, Protect, and Shore Up. I thought of doing Energy Ball, but I think Shore Up's better because I just have more staying power. And he doesn't have much that kills me, except for, I think, Celesteela if it's Gmax. So we can survive or outlast the Gmax. We won't have to worry about it. Porygon 2 itself was pretty much a great option because of Eviolite download. I made its special set. Gave it like a Bold Nature with a bit of special defensive coverage or boost. And 80 in special attack, so it can do a little bit more damage. Trick Room and Ally Switch Thunderbolt and Ice Beam he does have Tailwind opportunities, and I can't really shut that down with like the means of Crobat. So I was already kind of nervous about that, but Ice Beam and Thunderbolt's nice because that at least hits opponents for some damage. I have Puka, the Raichu. Simple Focus Sash, Fake Out and Helping Hand so I can do more damage. Thunderbolt and Grass Knot for coverage. Thunderbolt hits pretty hard against a lot of things except Lightning Rod, and Grass Knot can at least do something to Mudsdale. Honestly, if it's like Assault Vest Mudsdale, it's going to be a not great time. It's going to be very tough. And really, I'm looking forward to dealing with a tough challenge like that. Gulliver, I made a special variant because it just made sense in my head. Any other strategy I thought of for it was just not going to work. Multi-scale, though, I get it. It's kind of dumb, but that means we'll at least survive the really strong hit if it's Fairy or Dragon or whatever. Ice. Hurricane is just meant to be used so it can actually hit extremely hard against the likes of Mudsdale. Fire Blast hits extremely hard against something with Life Orb boost. Draco Meteor for big damage. The goal is to sort of D-max it and just go to town. Because if I was physical and had this set, this would really work. And special is almost as good because 100 special attack is still usable. So Gulliver is at least going to get some play. Colossal Gmax, I don't know what to do. I thought of doing weakness policy, but I think Shokaberry's better. I gave it 208 HP, max special attack for Modest, and 48 speed. Now, what I did with all the speed bases between this, Blood Castle, and a tiny bit, I don't think I really needed one for Porygon 2, but the reason why I did that for Blood Castle and Colossal Gmax is because I outspeed a no speed investment if it's like a defensive or offensive version of Mudsdale. It just outspeeds just enough so it can do whatever it wants to do. Makes the game a lot more handleable in my book, and it makes me very happy that I don't have to deal with anything crazy. But for Colossal G-Max, it has a simple set: Solar Beam, Meteor Beam, Heat Wave. And this makes it a lot easier because that means I can set up Vocalith with it if I do go off and just do some minimal damage so I can at least stay alive. The goal here is most likely either I knock out the D-Max Mons or try to outlast and then take them down later. That's really my only goal and strategy. So let's talk about our Game 1 option here by looking at it. It's actually a pretty good one here. He didn't bring Tail Crobat, didn't bring something else I was afraid of before in the prep. I really can't remember. I think something, but he brought pretty much 4/6 of what I was afraid of. I didn't expect Galarian Slowking at all in my prep, because I'm thinking, well, it doesn't really beat anything, and everything along the likes of Palossand outspeed. And it's only 30 base speed, so we barely outspeed too. I wasn't really worried about Cinderace at all. I'm not going to lie to you, because it couldn't really do anything. Even Libero is not usable. It's actually kind of funny, because it was one of the last few Pokemon, or at least the G-Max version was one of the last few to be picked up, because everything else is sort of just like, it's not that good anymore. If it was Series 5, it would be picked up first class. Brought Celestial and Gastrodon as I feared. Brought the likes of Raichu, so he pretty much is going to shut down any type of water typing or anything I could do. So weakness policy setup is going to be hard. I could have done ice, but water compaction wouldn't work. It's okay though. So we start off for game 1. Oh wait, that's the wrong game. Game 1 right here. My bad. Still, what I said stands though. Yeah. So let's go switch sides and then reset here. As you look at it, Celestial is pretty good. Raichu for the first start of game 1. It's a very hard combination, especially because I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is actually not a good thing to deal with. But I know he's going to probably stop me from thinking this because he thinks I might be the weakness policy set out the gates. So he'll definitely have a fake out mon out there for me. So I thought, all right, I'll just G-Max. We'll tank that. Go for the Protect. I go for Vocalith just to do some extra damage, just to get rid of Raichu with some residual. Love that the Shukaberry survived in our case. It makes me very happy that that went the way it went. And with Vocalith, it wasn't enough to knock this thing out, which is totally fine. He switches out into Galarian Slowking, which I think might have been like the not great move. So I went for whatever just to knock out Celestial or do some damage. Definitely was nowhere near enough. If I had weakness policy, I could have knocked it out, but I didn't. Hits you with a Quake and gets a defensive boost, and now Agent Prio is sort of useless. So bad situation is getting worse. I go into Porygon 2 because I know I'm going to tank whatever this thing has. I go for Protect. This thing goes for Thunderbolt. And thank God this thing is not any form of setup. Goes for the Max Quake. We totally tank it. So I'm pretty happy it's not Max Special Attack. Oh, he's going to double on there with the Slowking. Ugh, scary time. But Vocalith is doing its job, doing its damage residual. Going into Palossand. Going for the Thunderbolt to do a little bit more. The Para came in clutch for no reason. Odds are it's probably going to attack me. Yep, it was going to probably attack me. So I'm thinking, alright, this game is already going great. We're doing a little bit of residual damage. I think my only oof moment here was going Earth Power here, but I just wanted to do more damage. Problem is that it sets off weakness policy, and I'm thinking, that's not good. Well, Porygon 2, of course, still survives that, because it's just a thick bird, thick duck. I'm going to go for Protect. I forgot to nickname Porygon 2, and I just realized it. Dang it, different dimension duck. Well, it died. Cinderace. Sun's gone. We go to Inteleon. So, it sucks I just realized I didn't nickname Porygon 2, and I'm kind of mad at myself. I didn't nickname Dragonite either. Didn't I nickname you? I nicknamed you. Did I not nickname any of you at all? No, I did. I didn't nickname Porygon 2, though. That's my mistake. Everybody else was nicknamed, though. That's stupid of me. I apologize for my unprofessionalism. But yeah, the rest of the game, Snipe Shot kill. This thing was Life Orbs, I suppose. Goes for Earth Power, knocked it out. Goes into Raichu, we pretty much got this game wrapped up. Boom, 2-0 victory. And that should even us out points-wise, I think. Because we were still -2. So game 2 is actually a bit scarier. I'm going to reset, of course. I think my lead option change definitely mattered here. So I thought of just going Dragonite and Alolan Raichu out the gates. And he had Celestial and Mudsdale. And now here's the scary part. I was scared he was going to go D-Max out the gates. So I went and panicked and went for what I wanted to go for. Because I'm thinking,